Okay, welcome to the Safari Guard first battle with two Kingsguards. I'm not sure if I did it completely correct, but and this first Kingsguard was defeated in the last round. Um, so I think I can just safely put this on top. The second Kingsguard also managed to get blue cubes. That was a few cards ago. This thing. And blue cubes are specified in the QRC. So that's this little sheet that is not entirely complete, but I think once you gain some experience, then it will be easy to remember. I don't see a problem with that. So there were extra action points, and another funny thing was, well, funny thing was. They heal back and draw a card. So you think you're done with one card, and then you have to draw another card. And because it's gained extra power action points, these things also can trigger. Every time you see a fist, that's an attack, and that's something that I need to become used to. Anyway, so now it's the Gregory's turn again. I drew these cards, these chips. I also have now a fear token in my bag, and I drew it the previous turn. So we need to be a bit aware of that. There's a lot of agency in this game. You can do a lot of things. That's something that I really appreciate. And also note that these things are in their secondary stage, the S, which was previously P, because I triggered all of them. And I think we can have some fun with the current state. However, we are limited by the action points. So if I do this first, so this is take cover, two of these shields, then I gain a green cube, so I can reuse the green cube from the deceased King's guard and add it to my action point area. And this also gives me defense +2, which means that this should stay active. So at one point you have to flip over the cards after you use their ability. So I'm using their ability, and these should go to the X part. Not really sure how that works every time. So we also have this, so we can chain. Oh, this is also a chain. Wait a minute. I want to place this, but I first need to activate the chain. So I will place this. This adds a green fist to Gregory's bag. Okay, and now chain is active, and I cannot do another add another +1, but chain is active, and then I do this, and because chain is active, I gain this green thing. So the order really matters. It's either this chain effect or this chain effect, and this also costs 2 cubes. So I used one I used two for these, but then I couldn't use this one, so this is not possible. Damn it. How can I activate the chain? I only can I can't do this because if I spend the action points for either of these two cards, then I don't have action points. And for activating take cover, you need an action point, and only after you use this effect, you gain this chain effect. So I'm not going to. I'm not gaining, unfortunately, the green thing. No matter what cards order I select. So I'll do it another way. Let's first start with a standard attack from the Captain's Blade, and I can... Yeah, I want to add this. I want to attack one enemy. It's all shields, right? So I can just pile this and not gain the fist, because I think it's just nonsense. Okay, so attack all enemies for +1. Fist is +3, is +4. So for 4 damage, -1 is 3. 1, 2, 3 for the enemy. So that was this thing. Then discard, attack one enemy for +2. My fist is 3, so it's +5. And the chain effect doesn't trigger, so it's +5. -1 is +4 damage. So the Kingsguard is at -1, and I won. Now you have to clean up. Oh yeah, for the loot, I gain per Kingsguard 4 Lux Essence and Metal Fragments. So that's great. These go back to the supply, and this. And the green things that are not drawn still stay in the bag, and that's really nice. So you're building up from one battle to another, and you gain delayed effects. Yeah, but it's of course still a little bit struggling. But I think I get it now. So, and also there's a nice little baggie for because you're saving either before or after a battle. You know that the gems are always in starting the active slot. It's a little bit misaligned here. I don't really care, because usually you don't see it because the gem is also a bit non-regular. So, but this is a little bit misaligned. Can't help it. So yeah, overall, I really like it. I'm not entirely sure about the table footprint. It's quite a lot, and for taking down this thing, I think I have to search for Lux Essence. That's the little spinny dial, and the metal fragments should go into one of Gregory's bags, and I hope metal fragments are not yeah, they don't have a quantity or something. They take up each one slot. But that's, I think, all there is to say. It's yeah, I really recommend story mode. Otherwise, battles take on a little bit longer than pleasant. I imagine I had to do this twice or 3 times as much because the enemy had high defense. Yeah, and it's calculus a little bit, so you have to do plus this, minus that. That is the subtraction for the health, etc. But I think that's normal if you are looking for an analog way of playing yeah, your favorite video game RPGs. Okay, bye.